Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god. The world we are living now is fucking shit. And I just wanted my childhood lady again and again. And I miss my childhood so fucking bad. My life sucks. Why not? As I grew up, and birthdays, Halloween, and the Easter, Christmas, they don't feel the same anymore. Yeah. I remember they hit better in the early 2010s, and people were actually happy, and not like the people now. And now they are just look really serious, and the society is fucking toxic, and people care about the politics all the time. And Halloween's, Christmas, they don't hit the same, and especially birthdays. And I just don't enjoy it anymore. And COVID even make them worse. Just at least in the late 2010s there was no COVID, and I can actually go outside, went outside, and then without getting so many stress. Just now, because of the COVID just makes me really depressed. And Halloween's, Christmas, and birthdays, they don't excite me anymore. Even not like they did in the late 2010s. And fuck this shit. I used to have many friends. Now I'm lying on the bed every day. Just sometimes just cry and under my pillow, and I just don't know what to do anymore. I've been depressed for at least 3 years, and because of this COVID shit, just since COVID, every day feels exactly the same, and I just can't accept that bullshit. The sad thing is that time machine isn't available yet, and but I really hope time machine will be made soon. Even if it is not possible, but I just hope it will be built very soon. And I just want to go back in time so bad. And I just can't live in the present anymore because of this modern bullshit. People now are so offensive, and my classmates annoy me all the time, and they just bully me. They seems like they are bullying, they are bullying me, and they just annoy me all the time. And I'm afraid to tell this fact to my teachers because I actually have social anxiety, and I want to complain about my classmates, but they will be very stupid because I suck at making friends, I know, but back in 2018 to 2019 I actually had some friends. Back when I was a middle schooler, and I felt somewhat happy, but not like the early 2010s, and even the mid 2010s. The late 2010s kinda dark, I know, but it was way better than the world today. And fuck this world we are living now. Just fuck that shit. I'd rather stuck in the black hole and sleep forever. Because this planet isn't worth anymore. Worth it anymore. Just I hope my college life will become better, but I still I still need to wait for 1 year to deal with this stressful high school life. Because of my toxic classmate, I really want to get away from them. Just they just make sex. They always make sex jokes, and the worst thing is that they use iPads on class, and they just don't pay attention. Just, I remember we didn't do it in elementary school, just and even middle school. And since COVID, they just changed. All my classmates, they've changed for the worse. And things have been really modern since then. Have been really, really modern as well. I really hope my college life will be good. Fuck this high school life. And I regret I didn't ask contest for my elementary school classmates. I really want to meet them again, but I was so dumb, and I didn't make friends back then. Just even though I had some friends in middle school, but they just don't hit the same as my elementary school classmates. And only come few of them are in middle school. Only few of them are my elementary school classmates in my middle school. But they just annoy me. They all annoy me. In my life. And now I'm so lonely. Back in the early 2010s, we actually play Minecraft. And even though people actually they play Minecraft, they also play Minecraft. Minecraft is still popular, but then Minecraft videos are really modern now. Just the update is getting better, and the quality is getting better. Just the five, the five just getting worse in my opinion. Just Minecraft is getting really complex, and I really miss the simple days of Minecraft. And we didn't use TikTok and didn't pay Fortnite in the early 2010s. I really believe since Fortnite came out, the humanity stopped falling, and TikTok just made the humanity falls really quick. And since COVID came out, the humanity just shit. Just fucking shit. remember the Minecraft server My Pets, and it's really nostalgic right now, fucking nostalgic right now. And I remember playing Dragon Escape, and then Draw My Thing, The Bridge, My World Battle, and then Hunger Game. Hunger Game is the most nostalgic. Yes, really, really nostalgic to me. And The Bridge. I know, and Castle Skate. I'm not sure I pronounce this right, but Castle something. The mini game is also nostalgic as hell. And maybe this game are still exist, but I haven't checked the my I haven't logged into the my past server for a long time, and even Minecraft itself, PC version, as I need. And the Christmas and Halloween's events, they just get really modern, just get really complex, and I just don't enjoy these modern mini games from my past. Even though, even though if these mini games still exist, but it will not hit the same as this when I was a kid, because growing up just sucks. Just I just lost interest of everything since COVID. Just since COVID, and being in being an adult in the 2020s really suck. Fucking sucks, because you need to live for a really long time. I need to live for another 6 years in this fucking pandemic world. You see people wear their masks forever. Even if COVID just end right now, just end the worldwide, just end. People just can't forget that they needed to wear masks, right? Now they just, I always see people wearing their mask in Hong Kong, and it pissed me the fuck off. Back in the early 2010s and the old days, we didn't wear masks, and Christmas actually felt like Christmas that time. Even though if if you are adults back then, the vibes were actually different, and people didn't use their smartphone that much, and they actually went outside to play with their friends. And now my friends, even though they come to my Christmas party and then birthdays party, after they finishing meals, they just go back to their home, and it's so lame. I remember playing games, actually playing games with my friends after finishing meals, and after a while, after a really long time, maybe we played with each other until midnight, and they just went back to their home. And that vibes were actually great, and not like the vibes we have now. And COVID, just wear the mask. People wear this mask. It's really annoying, but I can't I can't deny the fact the COVID just begins and changed the world forever. People need to wear their mask to prevent the COVID. I mean, because they might get fast, I know, but shit. Music in this decade is really shit in the 2010s, especially in the 2010s. Even back in the late 2010s, we actually had some memorable songs like Girls Like You, Old Time Road, 7 Minutes. And these songs actually sound different right now, and they are actually nostalgic as fuck right now to me. I just can't go back to at least 2019, and it makes me really mad. And music in this decade are really trash, like rap, Cuba by 6ix9ine, and rap by Cardi B, and they just make my ears bleed. Shit, music really suck. Except, except some animes openings. I mean, yes, animes. Let me talk about animes. I think the anime's qualities is getting better, and I just prefer the older ones. Just not the 90s, not that 90s art. 90s is too old. I mean, and I don't know how to describe this qualities of anime. The qualities of anime in the 20 in the early 2010s were actually old, but not so new. Just between old and new. That quality. And animes actually has had more summers like time travel animes like Steins Gate, and then superpowers animes like Madoka, and then Welcome, and Attack and Attack on Titan, just and Death Note. And Death Note I know is a 2000s anime, but back in the old days we actually had some gems. We really met a lot of gems, unlike now. And animes now, most of them actually look the same, and they are copies and paste, copy and paste. They just copy from each other, especially movements and the shonens. They are really boring right now. And Batman animes actually had, and don't you think we don't have enough horror animes right now? Back in the early 2010s, we had some weird anime, and I consider they are horror anime in my opinion. Like Milani Key, Another, and School Days. They just Death Note. Their vibes just hit different when you watch them in the early 2010s, and back when animes were actually creative, and there were many horror anime, and now people just can't accept horror animes, and they just can't accept many genre of anime. Therefore, you will see why there are so many copy and paste of animes nowadays. Just horror animes are really few right now in these days. And Demon Slayer might be the only 2020s animes I actually like. And even though the anime was came out, the anime came out in 2019, but I consider it was a 2020s anime because it was made nearly 2020. I mean, I really like Demon Slayer because it's a historical anime, and the vibes are actually nostalgic, and it feels like a 2000s shonen, and it actually gives me some Naruto vibes, and the big three vibes. Just it was really different compared to the modern anime we have now. Just the qualities are actually too new, and I just hate the modern quality of anime. Even though I love Demon Slayer, it doesn't have the same feelings as the old one from the early 2010s. Attack on Titan was one of the example, and Attack on Titan felt like so much and the vibes, and I just miss this vibes really much. And when Welcome S came out in 2023, and Attack on Titan, which is called AOT, is also called AOT, and AOT also came out in 2023, 2013. Just anime really don't hit the same nowadays. I can't stand most of the modern animes, just cause this, especially the romance, like Oshinoko, even though it isn't a romance, the qualities look so modern, and I just don't like that. And back when anime's openings were actually good, like Attack on Titan's first opening, even Sasageo is really great. It came out in 2017, and Gwen, Gwen came out in 2019. It actually kind of new, but Demon Slayer might be the only anime from 2020 that actually have more than one good openings, and rest of them only have one good opening as well. Just anime's openings are really boring right now. Unlike in the early 2010s, they will give you some give you more example like Toyogo's Unfaithful, and then Parasites Let Me Hear. There's so many, and welcome openings, all of them are so good. You should also watch Toru, watch Index. And Toru and Index are actually from the same series. It's called Toru series. I highly recommend to you. And the new anime's opening just really don't hit the same. Most of them don't really hit the same. Just most of them are really unlistenable. Here is my videos, and I wish Time Machine could be available really soon. I stuck in the past at least 2 years, 2.5 years. And I just hate that shit, man. And fuck the rules we are living now, and I'm out of here, and bye.